Washington's starting group. Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Jared Dudley out there with Humphries. Then it's Nene in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Celtics, they've got just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Turner passes to Reed. Jerebko. The feed now to Thomas. He passes it to Jerebko. Good in the assist. Thomas got his third assist on the night.
You know, one of the things, guys, that impressed me about the Celtics was the number of assists they had. I mean, they really focused on moving the ball. And when you do that and you have shot makers, the assists pile up.
Here's Neal. Now here's Turner. He's got 6. Pass to Reed. There's the triple. And the basket is good. And one thing I was going to mention tonight was to see if either of you watched the press conference after their last game. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. Randy Whitman and I spoke just briefly. They've had success against this team, winning their one matchup of the season, but he's not getting complacent, and his first order of business has been readying them to score against such a tough shot-blocking presence inside. He said, in a game like this, you can't turn down good perimeter looks. We've got to be aggressive getting to our looks and try to track down our misses. Guys, let's see how it works.
Thank you, Doris, and quite a focus for the game here early on, and an important one too, guys.
Yeah, I mean, up against this team, finding ways to crack their defensive shell is always going to be the #1 challenge.
And I would say it would be the #2 and #3 challenges as well, guys.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Jawan Blair, he's checked in for Nene. Gooden comes in for Chris Humphries. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Jared Dudley. Wall's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Dishes to Jerebko. On the pass to Reed. Kicks it to Jerebko. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Reed. Takes a 3. Can't get it to go. And Washington the other way now. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
And, you know, they'd say they were aggressive. The other guys might say they got a favorable whistle. We'll see if that continues tonight and what gives.
Garrett Temple has checked in for the Wizards. The dish now to Sullinger. The jump hook misses off the right iron.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Gooden. There's the bucket. Good. Gooden's got his first bucket in this one.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Beal. Shoots from 12. Drained for 2 points. So it's play. Still a close game. Boston.
NBA season is in.
Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against the Hornets in Charlotte.
You know, sometimes you're going to win because of your performance, and on occasions, which was the case for them, it's the play of your opponent that allows you to escape a win.
Well, you're right. I mean, there were a lot of turnovers in that game, some caused by their good defensive play, but some were just carelessness.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Boston, the skilled front court of Jared Sullinger and Kelly Olynyk. Isaiah Thomas out there with the closer, and it's Turner in at the small forward. Hit his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Wall attacking. Nails it from the high post. Wall's got 8 points. Well, guys, how good a playmaker is John Wall? Second in assists last season to Chris Paul. Clark, he almost finished number 1.
Yeah, and the only difference really is that Paul was a little more efficient than Wall. Paul had a 4 to 1 assist to turnover ratio. Wall was only at 2.5 to 1. But some of that is Paul's experience.
Humphries kicks to Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. They get it again. Humphries with the bucket.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Thomas kicks to Turner. Pass to Reed. Back to Turner. Now the pass to Reed. 5 to shoot. Kept alive by Boston. Zeller dishes to Olynyk. Blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Washington. They're 6th best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. And checking out Boston, 3.5 back.
And, well, for Washington, they've had a pretty decent start to the year, staying right within touch of the conference leader.
And I think they'll stay there all season, Greg. I don't know that they'll ever threaten the top spot, but I think they're definitely a playoff team.
Washington making some changes. Dewan Blair, he's checked in for Nene. Gooden comes in for Chris Humphries. And Alan Anderson subbed in for Jared Dudley. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Purdy. Doris, what do you have?
He ended with 14 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. It's a really rough shooting night, and the rim seemed to have a lid on it for him. We'll see if the lid's been lifted here, guys.
Doris, thanks. We all know he wants to come out here and move on.
Yeah, and what would really help is if he could come out and get off to a good, quick start here tonight.
That would be a huge help. I mean, the faster he can move on and get locked into the present, the better off his team will be.
Some changes for Boston. Jared Sullinger comes in. 9 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Beal. The Wizards with another miss. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last. Wizards leading by 3. And on the floor for Randy Whitman as we get into the second half. Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Chris Humphries is out there with Nene, and it's Dudley in at the 3 slot. And Wall kicks to Dudley. Off target with his 3. Boston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. On the wing, Turner. He passes to Reed. Now Lee inside. The closer feeds to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Floats one, and it's good on the layup. Thomas got his first basket.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
The kick out to Wall. He feeds it to Beal. Goes up again, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight. Thomas off a pick from Reed. To tie, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having,
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And out of bounds is the chance now to check out the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The Celtics making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Boston's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Reed the pass to Sellinger. Here's the closer, covered by Humphries. Here's Reed. That misses off the backboard. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Dudley with it, picked up by Turner. And Dudley kicks the wall. He dishes it to Dudley. 6 to shoot. Pass to Beal. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Beal's got 11 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Juwan Blair, he's checked in for Nene. Gooden comes in for Chris Humphries. Oubre is checked in for Jared Dudley. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Bradley Beal. Boston making some changes. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Jared Sullinger. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Evan Turner. And Gooden kicks the wall. That's good.
And when you've got that much of a size advantage on your defender, that's how you take advantage of it.
Outside Bradley. Passes it to Reed. Wall with the steal. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Outside Thomas. The finger roll finish at the button. Thomas got 4 points in the quarter.
And he decides to go old school with the finger roll.
All with it. He's got 16. Right side Wall. Blair the screen. 5 on the clock. Porter dishes to Blair. Excellent D that time from Reed. Celtics trail by 4. Bradley kicks to lead. Oubre with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. Wall's shot is off. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And he gets it to go. 6 points for David Lee.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Porter kicks to Blair. And he drops it in from the low post. Blair's got 6 points. And a good time here to go over our 2K leaderboard and see which point guards have had the hottest hand at the free throw line over the last 10 games. Isaiah Thomas, number 1.
He's been a model of consistency at the free throw line all season. He's as dependable up there as he is on the floor at any given moment.
Yeah, you know, he runs their offense with tremendous poise, and he brings that same composure with him to the line every time he steps up there.
All with it. Now, Thomas defending. Outside Wall. Tries from 16, and he nails the jumper. And now a 6-point Wizards lead.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
It's about getting open looks, and they've used that shot with great effect here tonight.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Bradley passes to Thomas. And another basket for Boston. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Wall attacking. He kicks to Blair. Misses the layup. The third quarter comes to a close. Washington out in front. They're up by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Coming up next Monday, November 30th, Avery Bradley and the Boston Celtics go up against Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat. A battle in the East. Be there.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific... Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
And guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to why they stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
Reed in at shooting guard. David Lee is out there with Jared Sullinger. Then it's Isaiah Thomas, and it's Turner in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Humphries dishes the wall. Drops in the layup for 2. Wall's got 20 points.
You know, sometimes the best way to attack size is to go right at it.
Offside Thomas. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Lee gets the bucket. The Wizards with the lead. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Beal with it. Now guarded by Reed. Nene with the screen on Thomas. And Wall kicks to Nene. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. That's now 8 points for Nene.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Here's Reed. They get it back. Here's Lee, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And he is also a tireless worker under the glass, Steve. More than a few guys have been on the receiving end of one of his elbows when a rebound is up for grabs. He uses his body very well.
And the free throw, no good. One thing about David Lee is a proven scorer and rebounder. Clark health, though, has been a concern.
It has been very durable early in his career, Kevin, but of late we've seen hamstring issues, back issues, and torn hip flexors, and that's taken a toll on him for sure. And that's a really deft touch right there, guys.
And he just guided that ball back up and in. Clark, just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Really well done.
And you know what? No need to catch it in a situation like that. He's got terrifically soft hands, and that finish doesn't allow the defense to react. And guys, for David Lee, when healthy, he can absolutely fill it up. I mean, he's a terrific offensive player, can score over both shoulders, a really solid. Passer, and of course, a volume rebound.
Here's Dudley, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 6-point Wizards lead.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Pass to Reed for the 3, and he gets the bucket.
And David Lee reworked. To improve his mid-range jumper going into last season. When he's hitting that shot, guys, he's almost impossible to defend.
Wall attacking. Beal knocked away, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Celtics ball.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Turner gets the screen from Reed. There's the feed to Lee. Celtics passing it around. Reed the pass to Turner. Just 5 on the clock. Dishes it to Thomas. Lots of room. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Turner.
Looking at the game Bill has been having, he's got 11 points and 3 dimes.
Throw good, Beal. And both free throws good for Beal. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, guys. Well, Brad Stevens had some advice for the team over that last break. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
Here's Lee. Rebounded by Dudley. Dudley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Wall. Right side, Wall. The rebound by the Celtics. Now Turner. And Thomas. Here we go. Back to Turner. Here's the pass to Reed. Unloads from 13. And good on the basket. The closer's got 5 points now in the quarter. And that bucket ignites the crowd.
Crucial bucket there. And you hear it in their reaction.
And the emotion.
You came away with 5 3-pointers. Even with those numbers, enough to keep waste.
Nothing we do out there is a waste, man. That's the wrong way to look at things. We took the loss, but we all have something to learn from this game. Coach was all over us in the locker room afterwards, and I'm sure he'll keep that up tomorrow at practice.